Welcome to the logistics industry, where future millionaires and billionaires invest their money. The logistics industry is a dynamic industry, just like any other business. The business environment is forever changing. It is forever changing for the better because of technology. All change is technology driven. Let's talk about the movement of goods from point A to point B. We use different modes of transport to move goods from this point to another. The nature of goods demand that we use certain types of transportation, be they tractors, low-bed trailers, trains, buses, planes, superlinks, drones, have also joined in. So the very nature of goods tell us what kind of transport to use. So all you have to do if you want to survive in this industry, you've got to be in a position to accept and acknowledge change, and you act according to the demands of the changing business environment. Ours as transporters is not to force our transport models to do specific jobs or tasks. Ours is to respond. We are just a responsive force that comes in between the manufacturer and the end user. So it's the manufacturer, the end user, or the consumer that is where we come in to move goods from point A to B, B to C, C to D. This industry is demand driven. We don't do what we think must be done, but we respond to an immediate need, or we respond to the concerns or expectations of the person or the company that wants its goods or merchandise to be moved from point A to B. Our services are time-driven. That is why we say we've got to adapt, we've got to respond to the needs of the business operating environment. Time is of essence in this industry. You have to be time conscious always, and you have to learn to manage time. You cannot afford to miss time, because sometimes you deal with perishables. You work with different customers who do their business on different models. And all you have to do, again, is to come in as a facilitator, as an enabler. We help our customers with efficient delivery systems for them to be able to deliver that promised product or merchandise to their customer. If we delay or we don't manage our time properly, any kind of delay production will be affected from point A to E. All of them will miss targets, and it will also inconvenience their business. Look, we move raw materials, and manufacturers have to produce goods so that they can feed the market with finished goods. And the market need to receive those goods in time so they can satisfy the customer's expectation. So these goods come in different forms. Some are perishables, some raw materials, oils, fuels, some are finished products. Oils oil the machines, and all these play an important role. That is why we talk about time. That is why we say this industry is time-driven. Efficiency means survival. If you are not dependable, or if you are not efficient in delivering your products and services, you are likely to go down. The person or company that gave you a contract are likely to cancel or terminate the contract. And if one company cancels your contract, when you go out there to look for contracts, they will need referrals. They will ask you where you have worked before. If they phone Mr. A, the one that you messed up his business reputation or activities previously, do you think he will give you that good reference? You won't. Do you also think he will keep it to himself that you are not reliable? No, you won't. You would share it. In business, we talk of business communities. They meet to talk and discuss business as business people. They talk of preferred transporters, transporters of choice, whose trucks are always on the run, whose trucks don't usually break down. If they do break down, they send replacements or immediately subcontract. They talk of companies with some intermediate interventions in case of breakdowns, accidents, and derailments. They talk about companies that are always proactive. Those companies are preferable, and when they talk about giving out contracts, they talk about them. In other words, what are we saying? We are saying all companies are rated before given contracts. They want to know where you are coming from. Who are you? Who have you dealt with before? That track records means life or death to your business. That is why we talk about time management, which is why we say it's a challenging industry. For example, look at taxi drivers, how they drive us from home to work in the mornings and from work to home in the evenings. We say they are reckless, but they have one mission: to get us home on time despite our congested roads. They will do their best, although at times bending the rules, but their mission is one: to get you home and work safely and on time. Take a look at companies like Hendrix, Imperial, Barloworld. These are flagship companies. These companies are darlings of businesses, and companies want to be associated with them because these companies are dependable and reliable. So time means dependability, and dependability means time. Time plus dependability equals efficiency. Then efficiency means A ratings. Ratings differ. Some are A ratings, B ratings, 5 stars. And these ratings give the contractors a clear indication on who to give the contract to. Now, I'm sure you know why the emphasis on time, dependability, and efficiency. It is because companies are rated. Our industry is time-based. Our services are time-driven. You miss time from the collection point, you disrupt production processes down the line. For your company to be a company of choice or preferred transporter, you have to be efficient in delivery of services. For you to be efficient, you must be a company that maintains its fleet. Service comes to play here. You must service your truck. You must have a service regime, and service on a truck is non-negotiable. Whether you're under pressure, you have plenty of work, your trucks have to be serviced. If it's on the road, then that day you need to take it out of the road and do service. After that, it goes back to work. If you do that, you will avoid unnecessary breakdowns and focus on quality delivery services. You can aspire to be a big transporter, but if you don't have a street service regime or maintain your fleet or truck, you will never be able to satisfy your customers. If resources are available, have your own workshop, have your own mechanic who will attend to all smaller service jobs, then major services, subcontract a reputable company that you can trust and entrust them with the life of your fleet. Many companies prefer outsourcing such services, but the companies or garages that get the jobs get overwhelmed by plenty work. A truck that is supposed to be attended in an hour gets attended after a week. When the truck is supposed to be on the road, that affects your services. If you have your in-house mechanics, one mechanical and the other electrical, then you can save time. If you cannot have your own in-house mechanics, then share such services with other companies. Get 2 or 3 companies and have one mechanic who will look after your trucks. Just make sure you're not overcrowded. But like I said, major service you can outsource, but minor you can do it in-house to save time.